Let me read Genesis chapter 1, verse 2 to verse 5 from Amplified Bible. And God, from verse 2 to verse 5. The earth was without form and an empty waste, and darkness was upon the face of the very great deep. The Spirit of God was moving, hovering, brooding over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, suitable, pleasant, and he approved it. And God separated the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning one day. The same day. There was evening, there was morning. You are welcome once again to my channel. I am your serviceable servant evangelist, Inyima Carlo. I want to speak on the topic, why doing it? Why doing it? This is the topic. God did it for a purpose. God knew why he did it. But do you know why you are doing it? Do you really know why you are doing it? Or are you just doing it because it is a trend? Are you doing it because you just choose to do it? Are you doing it because you feel to do it? Are you doing it because you are coerced or compelled or convinced or deceived to do it? Why are you doing it? Why doing it? It is a question everybody must answer. Then people who may be surprised to say, what are we really doing? What does this evangelist mean? I will explain. Verse 2 says, the earth was without form. The earth was underdeveloped and empty, and an empty waste. The earth was an empty waste, good for nothing. And darkness was upon the face of the very great deep. Darkness covering the whole space everywhere. The Spirit of God was moving, hovering, brooding over the face of the earth. God supervised the space, but darkness covered everywhere. I made mention of the darkness. I made a video yesterday, just yesterday, being 2nd of this July 2026. I made a video on this issue, which I said, create the solution. That is the topic. Create the solution. So God created the solution. We are responsible as people created in the image of God to create the solution. Then listen to the video. You will understand it very, very well if you have not listened to that video. So, verse 3 says, and God said, let there be light. This is why God did it. Because there was darkness covering everywhere. God did it for a purpose. God did it with why. God did not just do it because he just felt to do it. God was not emotional. God was intentional. God was purposeful. God had a target. And God did it because the light will serve a purpose. God did it because the darkness was a hindrance to visibility, a hindrance to clarity. Then God did it for a purpose. He said, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. Now verse 4. And God saw that the light was good, suitable, pleasant, and he approved it. God saw that the light was good. God visualized, realized, confirmed the light. The way the light was glittering, everywhere became bright. Human being, if they will be created with that light, they will see Clearly, the light is the sunlight, the light of the firmament, the moon. They are the light, natural light created by God. God saw that the light was good. Up to today, the light is still good. It is the same light. God saw that it is good, and God is still saying that it is good. Then God approved it because it is good. So God knew why. God, first of all, thought it within himself that there is supposed to be light. And because the light will be good, and because the light will serve a purpose, God visualized it. Vision, imagination, creative thoughts. Then God put it into his power, into creativity. He declared, say, let there be light. He commanded the light into existence. And God confirmed that the light is good. Why are you doing it? Are you doing it because it is good, or are you doing it because it is bad? If it is not good, why are you doing it? If it is not good, why will you do it? If it is not good, why do you encourage others to do it? Or are you confused? You don't know whether it is good or not. You have to know. If you don't know whether it is good or not, that awareness is what you have to know. Since you have been doing it, have you ever proved it to be good? Why can't you assess it? Why can't you evaluate it to know whether it is good or not? God evaluated the light and confirmed that it is good, and God approved it. Let me finish that verse 4. And God separated the light from the darkness. God separated the light from the darkness. So there was a separation. The dominance of darkness was taken away. So the darkness was sharing the time, the space with the light. God did not terminate the darkness. All he did is to introduce light and force the light to sharing the time with the darkness. And God saw that it is good. So God separated the light from the darkness. Verse 5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. God gave them different name, different terminology, different title. And this is according to their function, according to their purpose. When the light shines, we have day, because the day is bright. The light gives brightness, the light gives clarity, the light gives visibility, perfect visibility to those whose eyes have no problem. Then the darkness shed the day. When the light will give way, darkness will take over. When the darkness will give way, the light will take over. The light God called the day, the darkness he called the night. So what differentiates between what we know as the night and the day is just dependent on the brightness and the darkness, the shining of the light and the moving away of the light, then taking over of the darkness. And the two of them are serving their own purposes. God did not eliminate the darkness. God let the darkness be, but limited its function each day. Created the light for the light to share the time, the space, and everything with the darkness. And the two of them are serving their purposes, they are being good, serving their good purposes. So even though the darkness the darkness take away perfect visibility, yet it is created to serve its purpose. Why doing it? Why are you into that relationship? Are you into that relationship because it is good? Are you into that relationship with the good purpose? God had created his creation with the good purpose. The light and the darkness to serve their good purpose. Likewise, every other creature. Why are you into that business? that business you are into, are you running that business purposefully, or are you running it lustfully? Is it because of your lustful profit, or is it because of the rightful purpose of running business? Does that business align with God and godliness and the purpose of God? That your sexual life, are you doing it purposefully, or are you running it lustfully? Why are you into sexual activity unmarried? Or are you practicing extramarital sexuality, which is adultery? Why are you practicing homosexuality? Why are you practicing incest? Why are you practicing bestiality? So why are you doing what you are doing? Are you doing it to serve for it to serve the right purpose, or are you doing it for your own lust? God never created anything to serve his lustful purpose. Rather, he created it to serve the proper purpose, and it is for the well-being of humanity and to sustaining the good relationship and the good covenant he had with humanity. That is the reason God had created what he has created. Why are you doing it? Why are you a cultist in the school? Is being a cultist in the school the purpose of your parents or whosoever sending you to school? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for the right purpose? Is cultism part of the study? Is cultism part of the educational system? Does your school approve it? Does the government approve it? Does people of good conscience approve it? Why have you chosen to practice witchcraft? Why have you chosen to practice witchcraft? Are you practicing witchcraft to serve the right purpose for which God has created you and called you? Why are you doing it? There are people who are productive positively. There are people who are productive negatively, even in the technological industry. Some people create beneficial technology, beneficial product from the technology to help and benefit humanity, while some people go there and create corrupt equipment in the technological industry. Why are you as a government supplying ammunition, gun, bullets, jet fighter and whatever to other countries, causing them to begin to fight among themselves? Are you doing the right thing? Is it good? Can you confirm that it is good? Is that not evil? Why are you doing it? Why are you betraying your brother? Is it good when you are supposed to be your brother's keeper? Cain killed Abel. Is that good? Is that the purpose? God expects brotherly love, but he decided to hate his brother and to kill his brother. Why are you doing it? Is it good or is it evil? Why are you one of the Joseph brothers who sell out their own brother with the intention of selling him away so that his dream will never be fulfilled, without them knowing that they were ignorantly selling him into the place where that dream will be fulfilled? Why are you doing it? Why are you not like Joseph, who brought solution in the very difficult time to save the life of the people, both the Egyptians, the foreigners, all of the people living in Egypt as at then? Why are you not a kind of Daniel who brought solution to to interpret the dream, a mysterious dream of Nebuchadnezzar, which the astronomers were not able to interpret perfectly? Daniel did it. It is because of Daniel's excellency that made the people to begin to hate him, to the extent they set him up, were trying to set him up, trying to compel him either to bow to their idol or for him to be punished or to be killed, so that they will take over his excellent position. Why are you doing it? Why not you becoming excellent like Daniel? Why can't you learn from Abel and be honoring God with your sacrifice, with your body, with everything? Why must you be like Cain? Why are you doing it? Why are you not producing the positive product? Why are you not producing the positive product? Product as in thought, as in word, as in physical materials. Why have you chosen to do the wrong thing you do? Many people encounter failure in their life just because they are confused. Why are you doing it? Many Christians cannot really tell why they go to church. The majority of Christians are confused. They don't know why they go to church. Why are you doing it? Why do you go to church? What do you achieve by going to church? Why, after how many years, you remain the same person? There is no improvement in your life, and you have nothing to account for as what you have achieved, as a churchgoer, as a Christian. Why are you doing it? There are opportunities God has created to us as human beings, but because we lose focus. A lot of us lose focus. So it makes people to walk in delusion, to live in delusion, without them knowing the reality, without them living in reality. Why are you doing it? Why doing it? Why are you into that business? What is your target? Many people do not have any target in whatever they are doing. So it is not only about being morally depraved. It is about lacking vision, lacking focus, lacking ambition, and without understanding the purpose. When the purpose is misunderstood, failure is inevitable. When the purpose is misunderstood, failure is inevitable. But when the purpose is understood and pursued, success is guaranteed. So why are you doing it? What is the genuine purpose? What is the purpose of what you are doing? When I say purpose, I mean why God had made such a thing. Is this sex? God made sex for purpose, purposes. Then any kind of sex outside of that purpose is having the sex out of purpose. Pursuing money is for purpose. The resources God has given to us, they are for purpose. Why do we use them? Why do we use our money? How do we spend our money? Does the money serve the purpose? Our relationship with people? The words of the mouth? Do they serve the purpose? Or do we betray God? Or do we harm others, hurt others with what comes out from our mouth? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing what you are doing? Are you sure you are doing the right thing, or you are doing the wrong thing, or you are confused? If you are confused, you need to learn to face the reality of life. And this is the reason God had called me to always to educate, to open the eyes of the blind. Some people have physical eye, they have sight, but they don't see. They don't see in the spirit, they don't see in the intellect. There are people with 2 eyes, there are people with 4 eyes. The people with 2 eyes have only sight, but the people with 4 sight have vision. After the 2 eyes, the physical eyes for sight, they have eyes of the brain, where vision comes from. So it is my duty, it is what God has called me to do, to always guide the people. As you know, I am a human capital developer. I am your evangelist, Nyima Carlo. I am a custodian of Christianity, and I am an evangelical author. Why have I written Understanding and Executing Righteousness? It is because I came to discover that many people do not know the principle of understanding and executing righteousness. So that is the reason I have written this book, to be educating people. So this book is it has a universal content to be educating people. That it has variety of content. It contains almost everything about life is contained bit by bit in this book. It is very, very important. So then, coming to be specific, I came to understand that many people do not understand the principle of contented life, living a contented life. And this is a very great problem to many people. So many people, there are people who want to live the contented life, but they don't know how. This is the reason I have written this book. So if you ask me why have I written it, it is because of this reason. Also, Prime 7 Media had released my book, Polygamy and Its Problems. This is the 5th among the 5 books I've given to them for them to republish. So Polygamy and Its Problem, published by Prime 7 Media. It is now available. So many people are confused about the issue of polygamy, whether polygamy has negative effects in any way. So that is the reason I have written this book. Why are you doing it? Why doing it? Why have you written it? Why have I written it? This is lust is the opposite of contentment. Every human being encounter loss, and the loss is the greatest enemy of humanity. Loss made Adam and Eve to cross their boundary, to eat the fruit that belonged only to God. So many people do not understand what is loss and how it affects them. So this book explains it, loss and its problem. So that is the why I have written this book. This is the Olivet Prophecy, Matthew 24. The Olivet Prophecy, Matthew 24. Because of those who are confused over the prophecy of Jesus Christ in relation to the end time events that will herald the rapture and the great tribulation, many people are perplexed over it. So this book explains it, the prophecy of Jesus Christ according to Matthew 24. It is explained in detail in this book, the Olivet Prophecy, Matthew 24. Why have I written it? It is because of this purpose. So I do my things on purpose since I have come to know this. And by the grace of God, I am witnessing the improvement. Others are testifying of the improvement. You can also improve. Any other person can improve. If you don't know how, contact me. This is my work, to teach you how to improve yourself. I make people become valuable and marketable and in righteousness. So I want to end the video here at the moment. I remain your serviceable servant evangelist Imakal. These 5 books which I have introduced, they are all available in Amazon, in Prime 7 Media and other platforms. So they have their electronic copy, the soft copy, the hard copy. They are for educational purpose. It is very, very important, very, very important. And with time, I'm looking up to God and money. So as money comes in, I'll begin to publish other books. So until I come your way once again, I say bye for now.